Anyway, guys, we are back here, so I shall actually inform you on what we've been up to. So, obviously, we've done a little bit more in our greenhouse because we needed some more work doing. So, I think the last time we were here, what's going on here? Oh, we're a bit low. Move it. So yeah, we were. Come on. $96, $97, $98, $99, $100. That come for you guys? Because that didn't come through for me. What you doing, Blurp? Hmm. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not even showing up on my sound, so that's not a me problem, I don't think. And is the one tomato with the weird problems okay now? Sort of. Yeah. If it's not one problem, it's another, isn't it?
Remember, you pathetic little humans require H2O to survive.
Yeah, that was me testing it. Really? What? We are having so much trouble lately. Let me just, Dragonflame runs differently, though.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
That's interesting. Again, that's OBS. Because I removed it off its own voice source.
Potatoes.
There we go. I've just reset it. Gremlins seem to have arrived when you changed from Go XLR. Maybe something wrong deep in the setup. Yeah. Well, that's an OBS, not a mixer problem. So, thing is, the Go XLR again, the sound was running off the main mix. It wasn't separated. I've decided to separate it so I could control it because you guys were struggling to hear it. We're having issues. Well, no, I wanted to separate it from the VODs. And then we started having voice issues, and then we started having a lot more issues with it. So it seems to be an OBS issue. Eh. Good old OBS. I've never had issues with OBS, and now I'm starting to play with it deeper. I'm starting to get issues. But anyway, they should be working now. But I am trying to move away from it. But that's what the other ones run off something called Sammy for that flame. If someone says hi in chat, hi. Anyone? Okay.
Hello.
Hello. There you go. You see that and all that's run off like Sammy. So. So yeah, we have quite a few tomatoes now. So this seems to have sorted itself out. It has its moments, but they seem to be all doing well. We now have 9 seeds, full can there, and obviously we got enough tomatoes to make ourselves some more food. But what we needed to do in here was we have the pressure, so we know what the pressure is. We need to make sure that the pressure doesn't go above 100, and it can't go below 50. But we only have it so it checks for if it's over 100. We have the pressure here, then we know what the water is in behind there, so 18.1 water. Yeah. But we also have the temperature in the room now. So we know it's 21.5, and I have a wall cooler here, which hear about computer troubles. Uh-oh. My gremlins have moved. So this fan here is to deal with the pressure, so that'll take the pressure out, run it through here, blow out when it needs to, store some certain parts of it. This part here is my wall cooler. I'll show you how that's working out there. Very, very simple. This is to do with CO2. So I needed, that was the last thing to keep an eye on in here was CO2 levels. I'd like to keep the CO2 levels about 2.15, so about 2%, 2.15% in here. As you can see, it's 3.16, so it doesn't matter if it's too high, but not obviously massively. Because obviously these guys eat CO2, and the more we put in, the more CO2 it needs. And I can't do anything if I'm constantly in here trying to fill in CO2. So what we did is we put in an automated CO2 inserter. Yeah, I'd say inserter. And I'll show you how that works. So we are starting to progress the base a little bit. So I've put in a temporary, it's not airlocked at all, it's just in place at the moment. So this is going to be an airlock out of the base to go up to here, to go up to the where our power is going to be stored. So this will be airlocked because we're going to be looking at pressurizing everything soon. We got a couple of batteries now, which are running in parallel. Are they running in series? Never remember. One way or the other. Actually, we need to sort out air out. So that's still the same there. I got feel that? Yeah. We still got here. What we've got round here now, guys, if you notice, actually, centrifuge is here, but the miner's gone. And we got recycler here. The reason being is we have started progression round here. So now we have 2 of them. And I worked it out that it was 1 miner to 2 centrifuge. Hey! And we've also got the recycler as well. So if we overmake anything or if we get any junk or mess up with our arc, which you can see is glowing at the moment, we can just send it into here. That'll get then down. And then we've got all our minerals being broken down, which is very, very nice. So the next stage of this now is to then transport this kind of stuff into an arc room and get it smelted. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, we've got a lot of minerals going through there, so it means we don't have to go mining as much. Well, we will do at the moment, but soon we won't need to. This is running not that hot now. Pressure's quite high though, so that's why it's glowing blue, because I did make some more electrum, which we've got in here. So we needed it. We've got a switch here at the moment, which switches that on and off. And that's all that does, is just turn this on. There's a lot of wire just for that, but I was making mistakes. A bit of a pressure volume pump here to pump it out when we're ready. And then up here, so what we're making our decision now that we're going to keep the stairs here. I'm going to make this like a walk underneath, going into the next part. And then up here is all the logic for everything at the moment. We may end up shifting all this, but it was a flipping pain. So we had issues. There we go. See, the cooler's just come on. It's gone above its temperature, which is this one. 295 Kelvin, which is about 21.8. Yeah, about 21.8. And then, so what that is doing here, so for you guys who want to learn, we are reading the pressure gauge, because that pressure gauge here does multiple things. So we are reading the temperature, which is currently at 294.9 Kelvin. We are then telling it that we want it to be at 295 Kelvin. We are taking the temperature from here with what I want it to be here. And if the temperature on here is greater than that, it then reads here. And it'll output and turn that on. So it's state 0. And now it should be on. Go. Right, so our next one, which is a little bit more complicated per se, has an extra memory chip and a math unit. So, we have the logic reader, which is reading the CO2 level. The CO2 level is in molecules, which is 0.03021, which is basically 3%. We have a memory chip here to say I want it to be 2.1, which is 2.1%. But to be able to read that correctly into the compare unit and the writer into the compare unit, which was a pain in the butt to try and figure this out, because I'm not very good at maths. And it was very simple maths once I'd found out how to do it. Is I need to take that number, basically, and divide it. Well, basically take that number, divide it by 100, which gives me this number, 0.021. So basically, it's giving me the number in the chip. And then I can read that from the chip, because you can't do 0 point in memories. I can read that from the math unit on the compare unit. As you can see, so anything that's in the reader is here. If it is less than what is on here, which is basically 2.1%, I want you then to output to this and open this valve, which then opens up this CO2. I hope that has not confused anyone. Very simple when it works. And we haven't tested actually that it opens yet, because when I was testing it, unfortunately I ended up near enough vacuuming this room. Thought I was quick enough to save the plants. And then I nearly blew it out with CO2. So yeah, so that was some interestingness. But yeah, this is a pure CO2 pipe, and you can see there's a radiator on it, which is convecting the heat out, is keeping it at a minus temperature, no minus. So it doesn't. So it's nice that when it comes out of here, it's going to be cool. The problem I might have to do now is we may have to add a heater into this scenario. The reason being is when the heat came out, it was getting too warm, or if we were bringing it in from the atmosphere, it was too warm. But I think we actually might remove that now. We don't want to get it too cold. We'll end up getting liquid CO2. And I'd rather it be warmer gas than colder gas. And the way we're cooling is all we did is we took a pipe from here to here. We grabbed some atmosphere out here and we radiated it. That's all it was. This needs to have a certain pressure in there before it works. And it doesn't matter what is in there as long as it's cooled down. And you can see it's at like 50-odd%. So it's actually not working efficiently-ish. So it's basically a very simple way of doing it. Eventually we will aircon the whole place with the aircon unit, but it's very expensive, and I want to set it up properly.
Low pressure.
Douche.
Oxygen low.
But the reason why they're heating up is because of the outside temperature. So the pipe's warming up, and the radiator is trying to cool it down. But obviously the atmosphere around it is warmer, so it's not cooling it as effectively as it will do at night. When nighttime comes, that'll drop very quickly.
Suit damage.
The hell? Why the hell did I damage myself? Hello? Okay. So yeah, it's keeping it down here. We'll fix that in a minute. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's fighting it. Right, we need to get some, get on that. That's the first time I've damaged. Why did I get damaged? We need duct tape, guys. Duct tape. Where are you? I think I actually bapped myself on the wall a bit too much. So yeah, that's it so far. We've you know, so we were working on the miner system. We added some more solar panels, I think. And we've just started starting to think about how we're going to work out the base. So I'm wanting. We're going to have an airlock here. We're going to have another airlock here. Because we want this outside. Because these can't be sealed in. Unless, well, they could, theoretically. But it's going to take a lot of pressure to do that. So yeah, we're just going to put an airlock on there. And we may just expand out that way. And then we could expand this way as well. But we don't want to go too far out this way, unfortunately. We don't want to block the solar panels. That's the word I wanted. We're still running off the energy. I've been reading up on the actual energy, the wireless thing. People are saying, yeah, it's great if you're in base, but once you leave base, they're very, very bad. Because they just don't hold their charge. So I don't know if that's been rectified, but I haven't tested it yet. So it might be something we could test. So yeah, so that's what we need to look at. So what I need to do is get more steel, because I wanted to make steel. So we need bump, and we need steel frames. Lots of. Because we're going to be going out this way. And we also, what we need to do is figure out what we're going to do with this. So I'm going to build this out with iron. I don't know. I don't know how... Oh. Careful. I don't know what I'm going to do with the chutes. Do I just shoot them out? Straight into an arc? But the arc needs to be constantly running. Can I make a fancy one? Yeah. Research machine. That's kit arc. Yeah, this is another thing. I wasted materials on that. Look at that. That's a big boy. That's a proper all airlock door. That is. Oh, that. Good day. Maybe a hamper for the time being. Maybe a what? Sorry, Mikhail. How's it going, buddy? Hamper? Hamper? Uh oh. Oh. Shit.
Hello there.
Hello. How are we all doing, guys? How's everyone's weeks going so far? Meant basket for the oars. Okay, yeah, fair one, fair one. The only problem is, because they're out in the atmosphere, if a storm comes in, they'll get blown away. Even with, a basket. Let me have a look at, arc. Oh, furnace, maybe? Furnace. There we go. Advanced furnace. What are you in, my boy? What? Electronics printer tier 2. Okay. We can make you, though. Electronics printer tier 2. Advanced composter. Advanced airlock. Advanced furnace. Now we're starting to get there. Now we're getting into the big boy stuff. Yeah, so we want to bring just completing my wish list, which I'm slowly going to buy bit by bit for my new rack. Nice. Nice. What juicy stuff you got on there. So if we go what? To if you want to compose, yeah, go ahead, buddy. It'd be interesting to see what you're thinking. What you're going for. Are you iron? You are. Okay. Thing is, I know it sounds expensive to make it in steel, but because you have to make steel instead of just grind iron. But when you work out the cost, it's actually cheaper to make steel frames and steel sheets than it is to make iron sheets and frames. What we actually might do is get an arc welder as well, because that runs off battery. We don't have to run off fuel all the time. Need silicon in there. Where is my silicon? Go in there. What are you doing in there? Do we have more silicon? Okay, how much? What temperature is silicon? Ah, I'll have a look at it, buddy. I'll have a look at it. Yeah, I do apologize about the crashes though, guys. I was looking forward to showing you that. I'll figure that out though, and we'll definitely get that on stream. But I do have some of the news, so keep an eye on Discord, guys. Yeah, no, I'll post it in Discord as well. But my stream days on Monday are going to be stopping. Because I've got another commitment that's going to be taking over on a Monday. But we are keeping the Wednesdays and Thursdays. And the Tuesday could be a possibility, or a Friday, or maybe the weekend. But the Mondays I'm going to have to stop. Because I'm unfortunately busy, so... I'm going to be touching grass, guys. 900k. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay, sleeper build, the custom water cutting. Very nice. Where's my mining belt? I'd like to see if I can get this temperature up and get some more. Get the temp up would be nice. Pressure doesn't matter. Temp up does. And it's night time, so it's perfect timing. $900, I think it said. Go, go, go. I think it was 900, wasn't it? Silicon. Yeah, go back. Plastic sheets. They're made in there. Okay, what's the temperature on you? Energy, not there yet. It was. Oh, they've spelt it S-I-L-I. Okay. 900k. Okay. The thing is, you don't have to do this with an arc furnace. An advanced one, you can just keep pumping in the fuel. It'll be fine. What else can we do at that pressure, actually? 20... Over 20 pressure is Constantine. And it's got to be 1,000, but we can do copper and nickel. Okay. Come on. There we go. Took long enough. It was in here, wasn't it? I needed. Yep. Silicon. There we go. Advanced. Sheets, please. Crack on. Our pressure's high. I don't know what the max pressure is actually on the arc furnace. Is it an arc furnace or is it just a furnace? I think it's just a furnace, isn't it? There we go. Base power 5 watt. Yeah, I think you've got steel in there, haven't you? Yeah. See, I've got 400 steel at the moment, so... yeah, was it in a tower case, which I got from my old school, which was originally run with a Windows 98 system. Wow. A fantasy. Woo! Who needs... There we go, you need welding. Ah, you don't need it though, so let's have a look at what's in here. What's in here? Let's throw you in there though. Clean you up. Ah, it's iron in there, isn't it? Iron. We need some iron sheets, guys. Iron sheets. Where be art thou, iron? Logic. No. Have we got iron in there? We do, but not much. See, I struggle with iron. Trying to keep iron up, you know what I mean? Well, I need 2 of you. Really, then. What? Are you out? Yeah, you're empty. Damn, right. Can we get an arc? Because I'm fed up of filling you up. We got a lot of welding to go. We can get a welder, so we need steel, electrum, invert, and solder. And remember, remove the iron and replace it with steel. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Oh, we don't need another one. See, that's the same, but it's fancy. It's fancy. Right, we need, what do we need for that? We need, steel, which is fine. Electrum, which is fine. We can actually grab that one. Invar solder. Okay. Are you all in there? Where's my invar? Yeah, damn. What we will do here, though, is we'll get a large... What do you need for that? Ah, okay. Stuff I do not have. Oh, no, I can't even make yet. Large battery... Yep. Yep, go. What else do we need from that? My bad. Was it steel and solder? Plugging in. Solder's in here, isn't it? There it be. Alright, let's put the battery there for now. Come here before you blow away. Thank you. Because yeah, if we put this here out of the way, well, we'll put you back in there. Turn you off for a minute, put you in there. What's on you? 60%. So yeah, maybe remove the iron. The iron would be kind of handy, removing the iron actual these, replacing them all with steel. That's what I'm thinking of doing. We now have a yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So, wow. That just like go from blue to green. Damn. Oh, it's okay. But yeah, that the arc is obviously a lot more efficient as well. So yeah, this is our new tool. Mark II. I would like the drill as well, if we can get it, but I don't think we can yet. Mining drill, no. I don't know what else we can get in. I can't remember what else. We can get some cool shades, get ourselves some different uniform. I remember I used to make lots of mining belts. So before they introduced the mining back part, you just make a at least 6 or 7 mining belts and just go out with them. Fire extinguisher, that does come in handy. Terrain manipulator. Igniter. No, that might be for... Not too sure what that's for. The kit crate's a kit igniter. Thanks. Igniter. It gets the party started. Especially if that party is an explosive gas mixture. Oh. Okay. So it's basically a lighter. We don't need you for now. We need the steel back in here. Where I took it from, wasn't it? Yep. And we want, is that steel? That's iron. Steel frames. Go. That's just, is that a radiator? That's a radiator. How are we doing on power? Okay. So our miners are starting to drain. We need more power again. That's going to be the next thing as well I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here a, because what I'm going to do is make, block this out. Because the sun goes overhead, it doesn't really matter as long as we've got, windows at the top. I'm going to make this into a room and it's going to be my battery room. It needs to be cooled though. Unfortunately. Because batteries produce heat, of course. Who would have guessed? Thank you very much for the alert, Escobar. Thank you very much. Right. Uh-oh. Get some arc on. Good old arc welder. Running off that lovely battery. We're going to be smashing through it though because we're doing some build work now. How are we doing on steel now? 112, sweet. I don't think this room's going to be big enough, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit of a buildy stream today. But I hope you're all well, guys. What is everyone up to this evening anyway? Anything fun? How's our Spuds doing, Spuds? Tomatoes. Doing alright, cool. Battery power. Okay, we're nearly the end of the day and we've still not... haven't got a fully charged one. That's not the best. And that is because these draw quite a lot of power. We do have, oh, nearly 200 iron now. 3, collar 6, 7, about 80 coal. Not too bad at all. Okay, the rarer ones, it's not the best at. The best of my knowledge, we all like building things, that is true. That is very, very true, indeed. Thinking, let's have a look. So if we have a room like this, we put you there, and put you over there. And we have a room which will be, what, 1, 2, 4 by 5. Okay, that's big enough. For now. We need some more sheets, and this is the thing. This is when you start building. This is when the resources start smashing out. Just dreaming of winning the lottery. Just realised that my cooling system for my new rack costs almost as much as my current PC. Yeah. Ow. Damn. Well, we're gonna figure out where we want one. Yeah, it's expensive but quality. Yeah, well, you don't mind paying good money for good stuff. I enjoyed water cooling. I did my own water cooling, but in what annoyed me in the end is the maintenance of it. We don't want to smash, get rid of all these because we do want some. Gonna be able to do some walls and stuff like that. But if we need to make more steel, we need to make more steel. Right. Let me think about this then. So if we bring it out, well, then where are we going to do this? Because we're going to be computerized and stuff like this. So where are you? I need to make sure we got enough wire and got to try and figure things out and try not to blow things up. But if I'm really going with a 9939, I need water cooling because I think, yeah, I've heard that that's a warm boy. Warm it is. So let's have a look at you. So you're going to go there, I think. In the middle of the room. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. So we make this the arc room, and then we're going to obviously use this as our filtration room as well. So we're going to be needing to go higher, which is fine. Electronic part, okay. I got one of them. Steel sheet in the right hand to complete. Well, that's good. What else do you need? A screwdriver. Okay, well, we've got one of them. There's the beauty. A beautiful machine. Inputs, outputs. So we have the input for obviously our gas, output for liquids, input and output for gas, input for gas. It's a shame that the input isn't there and the outputs are both there. That would be nicer. So you can obviously the input manual input is a lot nicer as well, and the manual output are all level. And then we have liters here, so we can increase our liter here, and then on off and pump it out. So that's is that outbound? Is that inbound? Even with this setup of cooling, I could only get 95% now of the CPU before I'm bottlenecked by the temp. I'd want to go for 100% overclocking. I would need to go direct die cooling, and that's not something I'm comfortable yet. Jesus. The thing is, when they've made a chip like that, it's just like, really. So is that out? Yeah, that's inbound and that's outbound. Sure it is. I think. Advance. Yeah, you can do all that stuff, yeah. This is everything. It can be read. So you can make sure it doesn't turn on. Combustion. Can activate at the right time. I'm not too sure if we actually want this here. Maybe we actually move it here. Thinking about it. On here, and then we move the pipes upwards. Eee. Alright, I need me, I'm going to be grabbing some material, so we need this out because it's a free-for-all when they start coming out of there, I'll tell you that. This way. Nope, that way, please. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, nice. We got a little trap for him. Nice, you empty? Sweet. This looks an awful lot like Stationeers. I would have thought Occupying Mars would look wildly different. Unfortunately, buddy, it kept crashing my PC. Oh, my PC kept crashing trying to boot it, trying to play it, so... we didn't get very far. I mean, it crashed on character creation and then crashed basically on the tutorial. So I was like, I'm not playing around with that. Gave up. So I might have to just do a YouTube on it. Good evening, Diane. No apologies for being late, buddy. You're always there. Yeah, it is a pity. I had to get some food and took the kid out for it. Yeah, you do right. Uh oh, they're running away. Come back. Oh. Oh. Come here. Told you it's a free-for-all with them. Uh-oh. Douche. Oh. Just dropping in to say hello. Hello, Mr. Bits. How you doing, buddy? You been a busy man today? You just came in for a boogie, didn't you? I think it's 600, isn't it? Oh, it's 800. Damn. Pressure's too high though. Okay, well let's just dump it. Uh-oh. We might get an explosion here. Good evening, Ronan. Been a hectic day. 14,000 steps done was not planned. I was also trying to fix some things. Ah, okay. My PC kept crashing trying to do my game I wanted to play for key I got given. There it is. We got a boom. Oh, that's dangerous. Look at the temps on that. Woo! Husty. Husty. It's still releasing the pressure. That's good. I'll take that though. Shall take that for now. Right, let's dump you. Right, so we need some of you. Probably gonna need some more cells, so let's do that. Go in there with the iron. Yep. What are you? You're a 50. You're a 37. You can go there actually. You're a 4. What are you? You're a 50. Move you out. Go out. You finished gassing out yet? He's still going. Brilliant. Way too many things. Multiple things that was meant to... Wait. Only meant to do one thing this morning. It turned into 4, being extremely hot as well. Yeah, it was warm. I've got the aircon on at the moment. It was a warm night as well last night. But I've got the aircon on. It's been a dusty boy today. But he did say it was going to be. And enjoy it whilst it lasts. It's nice to at least have some warmth for a little bit. Lead. Oh. We want copper, don't we? We need copper. We need a lot more copper, actually. We need to actually manually go out and get that, I think. Oh, we got gold in there. Where'd that come from? You empty now? Nearly. It may not be going into the right area, but it's definitely going. So that means if that pipe can't... It was over pressure. So what can these pipes hold in pressure? Because that was really... They should be able to hold that. Yeah, a lot of pipes. There we go. Max pressure is 60,795 kPa, which is 6,000 MPa. Oh, got confirmation today. My cornerstone is being delivered on the 18th. Nice. Just before you come down, buddy. Right, let's look at where we're going in there. I'm just wondering if we're going to put the furnace there. He will contact me on the 17th with the time slot. Ah, good, man. That's good. What day is that? Are you streaming? Yeah, he'll be streaming. Yeah, so that was too much pressure. So what we needed to do is there? I think there's stronger pipes. Oh, pipe radio. One-way valves. Probably do the Thursday instead unless it's early morning. Okay, so what's an insulated allow? Insulated's the same. There is a way to deal with overpressure. Can't remember what it is though. Oh. Steel's getting a bit low now. So we'll need to sort that out in a minute. Dump it. Let me up there. How's chat? Chat seems asleep today, buddy. Very busy. Chat are very, very busy people today. Alex Smith. Sad because I have to do everything I did in the last hour in AC again. Oh, Assassin's Creed. They have been playing that lately, haven't you? Yes, very worn out. See, Cat is very tired today. Very tired little beans. I wonder what the CO2's reading in. Let's have a look. Logic reader. Still 3%. Okay, so to me that means it's probably opened again. Don't know. We got sheets. Have you finished now? You empty? Not yet. We'll just replace you. So how do we deal with pressure? There's a way to deal with pressure. Obviously, let it out bit by bit. Obviously, we had the volume on full whack, so it's like just have the full pressure, boom, go. And it's pumping it straight through, so... Saves broke. Ah, look. Alright, I'm going back to Skyrim. No worries, buddy. I'm on episode 11 of campaign 2 now. You do know that they're 4 hours long. Minimum. Okay, they have a lot of flipping advertisements. I can't remember how far I got into season 2. I think I got up to the circus. And I just couldn't get through. I could not get through the circus part. I couldn't get through it. It really just did not enjoy that at all, that part. Yeah. That was it, yeah. I just couldn't get past it. Could not get past it. I did not enjoy it and it just put me off. But I'm very much a season 1 favorite is I'm a Vox Machina fan more than a 99. But you've got what? There's about 200 episodes for season 2, and then you got to get on to season 3. You'll probably be there by the time they start season 4, buddy. Have you watched the animated series? That they did as well? Oh, was when they decided to band together and figure out what they wanted to do. Yeah. Hey, oh. Yeah, I just struggled, buddy. I just couldn't get through. I was not enjoying it. Not enjoying it at all. Mrs. kept saying, you should have just flipping skipped it and carried on, but nah, I never got into it. Right, so if we got to figure out where we're going to put that arc and figure it out. Then we're going to need some pipage system, and we're going to need to split off all our work. And now there was just a sentence in episode 9 where I was like, wait a minute. Huh. I don't need them at the moment because I recognize the name from multiple games anyway. Yeah, well, that's it. Obviously, they're well known, and they're well known in the world of anime. That's where they originated from properly. But they do a lot of games, Yep, Dragon Ball Z. Fortunately. Like I say, my missus Lee, she's going to see Critical Role live in October, so. Wembley. Yeah, they were meant to be here pre-COVID, but obviously COVID stopped them, and they haven't been here since.